So, hello everybody and welcome back to the reaction video. Not really good reaction, so I don't know. So the last update we actually played was Hibernation, which was like 7 months ago. And the last time I recorded the video of playing the game 6 months ago. And we started the reactions like I think almost more than yeah, I'll just check on it. But hey, the Fire Ant trailer is finally out. Actually came out a month ago. I saw this a month ago, but I couldn't react to it because I was really busy. I was flying back home and we're all good. So I think we reacted to okay. Oh, you know I'm gonna pause a lot. Oh, I love the angles they use in the trailer. So looks like there's gonna be the soldier eggs look a little bit different. You can tell it's eggs, but it looks so different. I hate how they just use the same voice line. Oh, the soldiers are a little bit bigger. Now, the Fire Ant demo did come out 10 years ago, but I was not interested because, like, I can't last an hour playing the game. Just saying. The only demo I played that interested me a lot was, like, Insect Worlds, which is for free, and Adapt demo. Those demos really good, but the rest of the demos are on Steam. Do not play them. Just wait for the full release. The full release is sick, and the demo is just like showing you how the game works, how the game will become when it's gonna be the full release comes. I did not want to try the Fire Ant demo. Just saying. Oh, I love the queen design. It's like this is like a small design of the queen looks like. And I love like how the dirt is a lot different. It like they made the design different. It looks like a different map. I mean it is because I don't think this is the basin map. Maybe it is the basin map but different. Oh my gosh. And they take the eggs too. Oh, and if you don't know, fire ants, when they go on water, they can actually like float on water. They can use them as rafts. Fire ants can be used as rafts, so other fire ants can just walk on them and raft. So it's cool how they added design where you can use it as a raft. And the map. Wait, the map. Oh, this is cool. So normally, like, when there's now a new ant species in the game, and like, there's no new creature, just new ant species, and a new map. Nothing else. But it's impressive how they actually work so hard on this. Like even the map is different. I think it's just the basin map, but different. Oh, the there's Venus fly traps and those flowers that eat other insects. That's weird. So I think this is like a spider, a green spider. That's right. And if you want me to stop talking, watch this without me talking, just go watch it. Just go on their channel, Slip Disco's channel, and watch it. The actual developers of Comparison. If you don't want any of me talking, let's just continue.
poisonous. I don't think it doesn't look poisonous. Oh, and they have like new food that is in the game, like new things that you can eat. And of course, they have the Bombardier beetles. This was in the Fire Ant demo that I wasn't interested in. Well, I was a little bit, but I got late. I wasn't interested anymore when I was late for the game. Because there's some things that, like, what I love about Edward's Gunburst is that it's very hard to find a bug in the game. It's very hard. I haven't seen a single bug into the game. Except today. I played the game today and yeah, there was a bug where if an enemy attacks you, your queen doesn't move. It just stands still. Anyway, so the Bombardier beetles, they spit out like poison, I think. And like they're black models. This was in the Fire Ant demo, all these creatures, except those spiders and the grass. And it was just the basin map in the Fire Ant demo. No, it was a different map. It was basin map, but with floods and just looked different. They just changed it. It was basically the basin map, but different. Oh, and there's lizards. Did you see that in the background? There's lizards now in the game. That's kind of scary. Did you see that? And you can make like, I think there's gonna be major fire ants soldiers and the normal ones, right? It's gonna be like leaf cutters but fire ants, but they're actually fire ants, right? And they don't collect leaves. Oh, there is lizards, and that one is huge. Oh, and there's frogs too, and the Bombardier beetle is huge. Oh my gosh, look at that! Now, I assume they just made it. There's not good news that the Fire Ant demo actually is coming at the 27th this month. The 27th of June, which is 2 days after. So now it's coming. So it's coming this week. Oh, jeez! There's a giant frog. Jeez, that's a big frog. Like, that frog is huge. This frog is like bigger than the red. I think this is like the whip spiders, but even worse. You have to crawl on it. Usually you attack the enemies on the ground. You don't even like bite it. But this one you can crawl on him and just bite him and slice him in pieces. And they actually made the frog have these models. It could stick out its tongue. It could smash the ants in half. And the skin. And they made the skin model. They made it look so real. Like, all of this looks so realistic. Like, I wish they started this in the beginning. I wish even the demo looked so realistic. Like, I never expected the game to make the update this big. Probably why it took them a long time. Like, Fire Ant demo started at August. It's now as last year. And it's now like and now 2022 January. I mean, July. It's like July, and it's July. No, it's July, and they have this. It's July. Today's 2022 July, and this started last year, 2021 August. That's a long time, man. They probably started making the full release fire ants. And it's September all the way to here. No, it's September. Yeah, I think it's September or December. I don't know. Yeah, he can also rub the ants off him. But it's kind of broken because none of the ants got rubbed off. Oh, and there is new food. It looks like that looks like a beehive there. These look like eggs. They must be eggs. Oh, but I realized if you didn't see that, the spider, the green spider, can shoot out wicklets. I don't know what's called. This is like a, and the one that I called a frog. This, you know, this that I called a frog was actually a toad. Sorry, it's a toad. So those are toads, but the small ones are frogs. Yeah, that's a toad. That's a toad. Oh, you can make multiple ant nests. Oh yes, you can make multiple ant nests. That's probably another ant fire called. But I believe that's still us. But you can make a different moves because usually ants make multiple entrances. But in this game, you can only have 3 entrances now. But now you can have like 6 or 25. Ants have like 100 entrances, 100 entrances and 100 exits. So, yeah. And see, it's coming out the 17th of July, which is 2 days. Fire ants invade. Now it's time to react to something else. This is just all the trailers of the game. I don't know. The deep dive into the music, I already watched this, but I don't want to watch this because this is... So, let's watch. Because this is not. We watched all of this, so we watched this, so we watched this. No one cares. So when did they start? So they started making frogs in the game 11 months ago. That's a long time. And 10 months ago, they... Yes, I was right. They started in September. Started making the full release in September. That's a pretty long time. They worked on this for 10 months. Jeez. That's so funny. Like, they didn't even make anything. It's just like everything dead. That's hilarious, man. They really think that they just really made that short ridiculous. So, then these are new things in the game. The rest of this we already. This is a new beetle into the game. Okay, this is a new creature. This is a new creature. That's the velvet ant is a new creature. That's a new creature. That's a new creature. That's an old creature. That's a new creature. That's a new creature. That's an old creature. That's an old creature. That's a new creature. That's an old creature. And that's very new. So these are all the insects that's in the game now. I think that's like 70 insects. Jeez, they do be working. They've been working out on the game. And let's watch one last one. No, one last one, not. Oh, it looks so weird. It looks like they're dead. But how do... Oh, but are they like stuck like that? They're stuck as a raft. And it's actually, imagine if you were Fire Ant and you had to join the people that attend the rafts. I don't think you'll like being stepped on. That sounds pretty painful. Would you like being stepped on? Oh, these are new creatures in the game. Oh, I love the frog effect. That's weird though. Oh, so these are all the new creatures they added in the game. Look at those. These are new creatures, except they didn't add the bombardier beetles, cause like that was in the Fire Ant demo. So the bombardier beetles are old because, you know, like they were in the Fire Ant demo. No one is gonna care. It's not new. It's old because it's been there since August. But these are been here since 2022 in July. So these are very new creatures. And yeah, so now I know all about the Fire Ant. Is that all the information we have? Well, now there's 2 days left for the Fire Ant update. 4 days, even 5 days, 6 days, 7 days. They're annoying people with pictures now. Oh, and this is a close-up picture and 2 days. So they're just... Oh, so they're telling us what creatures they're working on, I think they're working on the lizards. They worked on the Fire Ant. They worked on the spiders. They worked on the spiders again. They worked on the lizards, and then they worked on the frogs. And then now they're working on the dragonflies. That's what I think. But anyway, I reacted to all the information, all the information the game has. Oh, they even support Mr. Beast. And Siri the Pixel technology. And Empire say support yourselves. Okay, anyway, I reacted to all of the information they have today. And I think we are done with this reaction. I will play the game. I'll play the game after 2 days this week. So if you wanna see me play the Fire Ant 7, make sure, the Fire Ant update full release. Make sure to subscribe and yeah. So if you enjoyed today's video, what to do? Leave a like, subscribe. Until next time, I'll see you later. Bye bye.